Welcome back, guys, to Professor Layton and Pandora's Box, where last episode, continuing through the carriages of the Molentary Express, we met with the owner of the train on the way back from the observation deck on a puzzle-filled walk back to our room. Having just calculated the price of an expensive meal that Luke just gorged upon, more conundrums await. We've plenty of time until our next stop, so please sit back and enjoy the ride. Sure, I will. Luke, let's drop by our room before we go anywhere else. Sounds good, Professor. I know it's a lavish train, but it just feels like normal prices nowadays. I don't know now. £8 for a cup of tea. Yikes. Still, it's ridiculous. Now, what do we have here? My boy, my sweet little boy. You've got to do something right this instant. Search the entire train.
Madame, please calm down so I can understand the situation.
Oh, Inspector Chelmy, I had no idea you were on board.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Layton, what are the chances, eh? Well, enough small talk, I have other matters to attend to, namely a missing child.
I don't think it's a child.
It seems this woman's child has gone off somewhere. I don't suppose you've seen him around?
No, I don't believe I've seen any young boys. My little boy wandered off and he hasn't returned yet. I'm simply at my wits' end worrying about him. Gentlemen, I demand you drop whatever it is you're doing and help me find my boy.
Should be going on like this from the moment I walked in.
I understand your concern, madame. My assistant and I will be glad to aid you in your search. We'll have the best chance of recovering your son if we start searching immediately. Are you still here? If you have time to stand around talking, hurry up and bring my boy back.
It seems the only clues we have to go on are the shoe that the tyke left behind and his name, Tom. I've tried to squeeze more details out of the woman, but it's useless. She just keeps demanding I search the place.
That's a very tiny shoe. This is one of Tom's shoes. It's positively tiny, isn't it? Yes, I find it quite curious myself, Luke. Very puzzling indeed. I didn't think children with feet that size could even walk. Indeed. We've got Tom's shoe. You can find items you pick up in the professor's trunk. A mystery. We've already gathered 5 of them. While riding on the Molentary Express, Babette's little boy, Tom Babette, manages to disappear. If the shoe he left behind is any indication, Tom must be a very young child. Where could a child that small have wandered off to on its own? Yes, a child. The professor and Luke decide to help search for Tom, Babette's little boy.
Yes, Chelmy, do you have a puzzle for me?
It was certainly a surprise to see you on board, Inspector. May I ask what brings you here?
During the investigation, we stumbled upon the late doctor's diary. Its pages detail the doctor's final days, which led me to this train. But since that investigation is none of your business, that's all I can tell you, Mr. Layton. Besides, finding that lost child is my top priority right now. If only a shoe and a name to go on, though, it's going to be an uphill struggle to find him.
Luke and I would be glad to offer our assistance in the matter.
Oh, I'm sure you would. I've heard about you, Layton. You've got quite a reputation for poking your nose into other people's business. If you want in on my case, why not show me your famous powers of deduction by solving this puzzle?
Famous, you say? 20. The shoe shop beef. A woman in a shoe shop pays for a £30 pair of shoes with a £50 note. The salesman doesn't have enough change, so he goes to the shop next door to break the £50 note. Returns to his shop, gives the woman her change. A while later, the shopkeeper from next door storms into the shoe shop. It turns out that the note he gave her was a fake. The mortified shoe salesman gives the shopkeeper £50 from the till to apologise. Neither the customer nor the shoes she took are found. In total, how much did the shoe shop lose? Okay. That's very confusing, actually. Well, technically, he lost straight up 50. Right? No, he didn't. He lost 30. He had to give back... No, but he had to give back the 50. So you had a £30 pair of shoes that's gone. So that's like that's a loss anyway. But that's like the sell price, not the buy price. But it doesn't tell us the buy price, so we can ignore that. So we lost £30 worth of stock. He had to give £50 back, so it's 80, yeah? He took the £50 that was fake, got change for it totally, so he would have come back with £50 worth of change broken into a 20 and a 30. The lady would have not have got any money, and then you'd have had to give the £50 back. So it should be 80, but like, you know, that's with a number that it says us. It tells us. Of course, you were upselling a pair of shoes. So it wouldn't be 30. It would be less. It would be whatever you bought the stock in for, not the value you're selling it for. But I guess it's 80. It wouldn't just be straight up 50, because you would count in the monetary thing of the shoes that are gone. Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh my god, how did you get an 8 out of that? That's not an 8. It's really good at reading people who can't write. No, wait. I'm wrong. Is it 100? I forgot. She got given 20 quid as well. She got given change. She actually laundered some money. She laundered the money too. Don't worry, I didn't see the thing in the chat that says, I don't know how much backseat gaming you allow. Pretty much none, but I got a different answer. Yeah, don't worry, I got that. At the moment I was about to submit the answer, I went, wait a second. She did launder money. So she got the shoes, 20 quid. We had to give it 50. So it was £100 in overall value.
Consider this puzzle solved.
No!
Well.
Think hard about the puzzle and try again.
Them all.
Are you gonna count out the shoes? Had the shoe salesman not gone next door to get change, he might never have realised he lost money. How much would he have lost if he had the change in the till? You saying it's only 20? But he gave the 50 to the lady. Just saying it's only 30? Are we counting out the price of the stock? Because she effectively laundered a £50 note into 20 quid and a pair of shoes, which were 30 quid. He's out 50 quid. Are we saying that he's actually out? We're not looking at the stock price. We're not looking at the price of the shoes that are gone. We're just looking at the monetary swing. We're not adding in the price of the shoes. You're trying to say that he lost 20 quid, I feel. What? Since he used a fake note, the change the salesman got from next door was essentially money for nothing. He gained £50. In return, the money he later lost £50. You are looking at that as an equal expenditure? yeah, I guess. Oh, I don't see it that way. Then it would be 80. She got a 50 back. He never got a 50. I don't understand that at all. I'm looking at it as a much higher value than the answer for this is. We gave that woman 20 though, didn't we? If we gave her change, we gave her 20. Are you saying it's 70? Oh, I gotta go for the last hit as well. The scene customer ended up getting away with shoes costing £30 as well as 20 and change. Yeah, but that's why I was thinking you've lost 100. But 100's not the answer. That's so weird. So, like, he had to give back this 50 back to her after the fact. So, he doesn't have change for a 50. He takes the 50 fake and gives it over. So, he didn't give any of his original money away. But in the end, he has to give 20 to her, plus the shoes, which are 30, and then he has to give the 50 back to this lady. So is it 70 or 80 you're saying he's lost? Is it just the monetary value and we're not talking about the stock value at all? Is it just the money? What? It's 70 or 80 at this point. I don't know what it is. It could be even 20. Like,
This should do the trick.
we're just gonna lose all our picker rats here.
Well,
So
I suppose you can't
that
win
was
them all.
discounting the price of the shoes and just counting the monetary exchange. Do we honestly not count what is this puzzle? I like it in chat. The game is wrong. Don't care what the answer is. The game is wrong. I'm not sure I agree with the logic used in this puzzle. The wording makes it a little awkward. You gotta count all the losses there, and all the losses are like we have a nondescript stock price. We don't know what he actually lost because it doesn't tell us what he bought the pair of shoes for from the stockist, right? Like, it doesn't say that. So, like, we're missing a bit of information, I feel, but we're supposed to use the information that it presents to us. The 50 went this way. Do we just discount the 50? Is it just because, like, you didn't lose 70? I'm literally giving up on this. So I'm going to say literally the money he handed back to her.
Test my theory.
No, it's not the money handed back to her.
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
I don't understand it at all. Oh, you're not going to take any more picker rats now. You're just going to let me keep guessing until I win. It's not 100. It's not the 20 I gave. If it's not taking any more, we're just going to keep putting stuff in. It'd be funny if it was the answer I didn't do first of all. So it's not even the 80 I first programmed in.
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Yes, it is one possibility eliminated. Screw you. Is it just 50 quid now? Is it 30 quid? What is it? I just want to know the answer now, because then it'll tell me what it wanted from me. 50 squid.
This should do the trick.
What? But he lost the
A
stock.
true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
He lost the shoes. He laundered 20 quid. There's something in the wording there. It must be just talking about the money that he had to give back that lady instead of the money overall at the shop. Well, the money overall the shop lost was the 20 quid and the shoes too. The shoes the customer made off with cost £30. The change salesman gave her cost him over another £20, bringing his total losses to £50. The salesman received £50 of real money in exchange for the fake note from the shopkeeper next door and then gave her £50 back when she discovered the note he gave her was fake. These last two transactions cancel each other out. Yes. Yeah, I see what you... Yeah. Am I putting too much... But we gave you £50 of fake. But then we did get the change. So we got £50 of real. But then we had to give you the £50 back. We lost £50 of stock plus the £20 change, and we then had to give her 50. Just because we got 50 doesn't mean we didn't lose 50. What? Just because we got 50 from her, and we had to give it back, but we lost the stock of £20 as well. We lost more than 50 in my eyes. No, that puzzle's wrong. It seems your favour isn't entirely undeserved. Nevertheless, this is my case, so I'll be searching for Tom alone. Conduct your own search if you like, but don't get your hopes up. What? There's no way I can understand that, because it's all the extra stuff. It makes sense in me. It kind of makes sense with the explanation, but it still doesn't make sense to me at all. That's so funny. Like, even if I read the answer, I'm still like, no. No. Don't believe.
If you find that missing boy, be sure to tell Babette straight away. She's in carriage 6.
What carriage are we at? Carriage 4? Looks like there's no one here at the moment. Still no one here in this place, then. Which way should I go? What the nose? Excuse me, madame. Have you seen a small boy wandering around here? He would be missing a shoe. No, can't say that I have. There's no way I forget seeing a boy with only one shoe. I see. Well, thank you very... Oh, but while we're on the topic of shoes, maybe you can help me with a little predicament of my own. Did you steal the shoes?
It was Carla. It was Carla all along.
Here's a maze that's made up of shoes. Your task is to travel from the start point to the goal. You may only travel horizontally or vertically one space at a time, and you must alternate between left and right shoes every step. Okay. Also, you may not pass through any of the walls in the maze. Okay, there's walls. Touch each space one at a time to highlight the path you want to take. If you make a misstep, you can deselect that space by touching it again. So, I mean... you can't go down at the start, so we have to go there. Oh, but just work backwards. That's a great idea. Let's just work backwards. I have to go here next, then here, then here. I'm literally forced to go most places. By working backwards, am I just completely forced to do this a certain way? I can't go down, so I have to go up. Oh, I have to go up. I have to go left. I have to go left. I'm working backwards, it's fine. Down. I can't go up. No, I can't go up. Down. Right. Down. Oh, what the hell? Down. There. left, right, in. Okay, so from the bottom left, left, right, 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 left. And we didn't go through any of the walls. Seems correct.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Work backwards.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Thank God we're not talking about shoes properly again. Good job, that was some fancy footwork. These puzzles are more my speed too. Well, blow me down. You've got quite the Brady Bonds underneath that hat. No, I can't ratify the other puzzle still. The most confusing thing I've ever experienced. Not really. It's not that confusing. Talk about the ants still. Doesn't seem like there's anything else going on in my room specifically. Oh man, I'm dog food. What's the matter, mister? What? Oh, hey. Okay, so I snuck into my uncle's room and borrowed his camera, right? Thing is, then I dropped it. I've been here trying to find all the pieces for like an hour, but I've only found one. Here? That's quite the predicament. Yeah, and if the word gets about this wrecked camera, I'm gonna catch major flack from the boss man. Whoa, brain flash incoming. Dig this, I'm gonna give you this busted hunk of junk. You do with it what you want. Just get rid of the thing, will ya? Okay, catch you on the flip side. Well, hey, come back here. The camera minigame has been added to the trunk. You got a squarish part. Use it to rebuild the camera in the professor's trunk. The camera option has been added to the trunk. Reassemble the broken parts of the camera there. To access it, touch the trunk icon, then touch the camera icon. Got a camera. Touch the camera parts at the top of the touchscreen to enlarge them. Once in this area, drag the selected part around to place it inside the camera's body. Control the orientation and position of parts within the camera by using the stylus. Touch the center of a part and drag to move it around. Rotate a part by touching an edge and sliding the stylus in a circle. To fix the camera, gather all 10 missing parts and place them correctly so that no gaps remain. What happens when the camera is restored to working order? You'll just have to find out for yourself. Yeah, that goes there, right? I guess it could go like there too. So to be honest, you'd expect this bit to have like a bit that goes up and out. I mean, ideally, I guess we just don't really have any clue where this goes at this point in time. It goes there. Congrats me, I'm the camera fixer. I'm still knocked by that puzzle. I'm so annoyed. What does it even want from me? Yeah, it's me. Trains are the only way to travel. Airplane is just another word for sardine tin. Alright, you ain't got anything going on. Yeah, can't do any puzzles here. Well, we can just keep on checking just in case walking up and down makes something happen. Oh, Mister's gone. What's this? Something's fallen behind here. A hat. It appears to be a cap of some sort, but I don't think I can reach it from here. Maybe the cap belongs to Tom. We certainly shouldn't rule out that possibility. Oh hey, since we're on the subject of caps, have you ever heard this one, Professor? Puzzle 14, red caps. A teacher had everyone in her class close their eyes while none of the students were looking. She slipped caps onto their heads. How did they not notice? And said, okay, everyone, open your eyes and look at your friends' caps. Okay. Whoever sees 4 or more people wearing red caps gets a red balloon, and whoever doesn't gets a blue balloon. In a class of 10 children, only some got a red balloon, but how many? Only some got a red balloon. Well, okay, so what we're talking about here is if there's too many red caps to begin with, everyone gets a red cap. Everyone gets a balloon. So there can't be 5 red caps if only some got a red balloon, because then it's guaranteed that you will see everyone would see 4 red caps. So it's a number lower than 5. So to control it, some people did get a red balloon. So you'd expect that 6 people got a red balloon because 4 caps existed. Which means that 4 kids got blue balloons and 6 kids got red balloons. Because any number lower than 4 means anyone can't get a red balloon. And any number higher than 4 means that everyone gets a red balloon. Right? So 6 kids got a red cap. But I don't trust myself anymore. I don't trust myself at all. It's 4 or more people. I don't trust myself because I think I'm a failure at life. One puzzle has messed me up.
Wonderful.
Streamer upset. That's right, you know that only some children got red balloons. If 5 or more children were wearing a red cap, every child in the class would see at least 4 red caps and get a red balloon, so it must be fewer than 5. But if 3 or fewer children were wearing red caps, no one would see 4 red caps. Therefore, 4 children must have had red caps, meaning that the other 6 children received red balloons. Crap, I was sure I could stump you with that one. Better luck next time, Luke. For now, we'd better return to searching for that lost little boy. Alright, yep, better get back to that. Now you mention it, how do you suppose Tom managed to worm his way into such a tight space? Good question. You got Tom's hat. You can find items you picked up in the professor's trunk. Wait, at what point are we at now with the puzzles that we got going on? Where are the gaps? Not that we're agonizing. 9, 12, 15, 16. There are lots of gaps. Because we see the bits at the bottom, so there's a third item to find, most likely. The boss is a bit of a dictator, but at the end of the day... Oh, yep, you're saying the same thing. Okay, cool. Nothing else is going on. Well, we already found the hat. I don't think there's anything more for us here. Okay. Luke is annoyed at my tardiness. My taking too long to move around. I assume that you're in here now. Yep. Is this really a dress or a or a tent? Oof. That's a puzzle in space. Wow, that flower vase looks like it cost a pretty penny. Lovely decorations really do wonders for a room, don't they? Doubly so in the case of flowers. That looks like it would just teeter off. Tell me, Luke, what do you think of flowers like these? Puzzle 16, Crazy Daisies. Now for something on the flowery side. Of the 3 pictures labelled A, B, and C, one is actually the same as the picture on the far left. However, the image on the far left has had its contents flipped left to right, and its colours inverted and changed to black and white. Of A, B, and C, which picture is the same as the black and white picture on the far left? Wait, they're different? Oh yeah, they are, okay. I see now that this one has like an inner-outer pattern that goes the other way around. So it can't be C. Because of the bottom flower there. I was trying to memo it. So yeah, it can't be C because of this bottom pattern down the bottom here. It inverted black and white, but it didn't and it flipped it, but it didn't change it from light to dark, right? Did it? That's what inverted means, right? That said, the internal dot is a lot smaller as well. So, yeah. So it's A. And I'm confident that it's A. The basis of that is that you see here we've got one little tiny dot, but here we've got 2 dots. We only have 1 dot here. So if I'm right in saying it's A.
Let's see if this works. That was almost too easy.
That's right, picture A is the same as the one on the far left, as shown above. Pictures B and C have slight variations. Nice job, but not all puzzles are such a breeze. Anyway, let's keep moving for now. I like the ones that are a breeze. Keep breezing by me. Give me more breezy times. It's on the ground here. Oh, take a look at this, Professor. It's food scraps, if I'm not mistaken. Do you suppose Tom wandered into the kitchen to grab something to eat? Well, it is possible, though if that's the case, the child certainly is lacking in the manners department. Babette doesn't seem like the type to travel light.
Also stole a picture by the look of it.
Sweet baby boy. How could she sleep at a time like this? I imagine she tired herself out fretting over her child's disappearance. Come, Luke. The sooner we find the lad, the sooner we can put this poor lady's mind at ease. No expense has been spared with the tableware either. Right, she's sleeping away. Means I get to explore more. Say, come to think of it, why don't we have a vase of flowers in our room? This is just a guess, but Babette strikes me as the sort of lady who demands the finer things in life.
The finest tense.